I'm about to head onto a P&O ferry crossing. I want to have a shower on the boat. No, you won't be coming with me, but I will try and give you a fair and in-depth review. These showers were located in the truckers lounge upstairs on the P&O boat. There was 2 toilet cubicles and 4 shower cubicles. There was plenty of mirrors, plenty of sinks. I thought it was quite clean on the inside. I was also able to change the temperature, which I quite liked, and I could lock the door internally, but a little bit more on that later on in the video. There was these 2 electrical shaving points. There was also sort of the usual mop and squeegee on the floor, which were really useful. I don't think this cupboard was supposed to be unlocked. I couldn't help myself and I had to have a nosy. I didn't steal anything out of here, but I couldn't resist trying on this hard hat. I'm not sure why it was living in this cupboard, but I'm quite relieved that I could take a shower afterwards because it did smell a little bit funky. This is what the inside of the shower cubicles looked like. It felt like 2 separate spaces with the shower curtain dividing it down the middle, and I'm really pleased to tell you that all of my stuff stayed dry whilst I was in the shower. I did film a little clip showing the water staying inside the shower tray, but my toes were in it and I didn't want them to end up on the internet. I did check the other cubicles and each one had the shower curtain and all of the right shower head components. I know it sounds really naff to be talking about these things, but I've had bad showers in the past and it's always nice to talk about the positives. So apart from all of the obvious things, what did I actually think of the shower? Well, as I said in the video, it was clean, the water was hot, the pressure was really good. I was very fortunate that there was nobody else in there, so I didn't need to queue. That meant that I got full pick of any of the cubicles that I wanted to. I know that there's going to be a lot of people watching this that are going to want to tell me how bad the male showers are or male toilets compared to the female services. I do understand that. I travelled on the boat with 2 of my male colleagues. They both had showers. I asked them what it was like, what the experience was. They had to queue for ages. They weren't probably as clean as what I had inside mine. That is just due to the volume of drivers. Everyone knows that the HGV industry is hugely disproportionate. There are a tiny majority of female truck drivers, especially doing that boat crossing. I know that, you know, you might get equestrian drivers that use the truckers lounge, so they would be in that small minority of people that use the female showers. However, being on that boat, it's very obvious to see there are a lot of blokes that are going to be using the male facilities. I can't have a say in that. I'm very fortunate that the showers are clean. There's nothing really for me to complain about. I just wanted to show other people what it was like on the boat. If there's any other female truck drivers out there that are perhaps doing a ferry crossing for the first time and are maybe nervous or wondering what the facilities are like, hopefully this video gives you a little bit of intel. Not everything is the same as this one. I've been on other boats where the shower situation has been completely different. I also want to highlight the fact that I have been on ferry boats or ferry trips before and had to ask for the key to unlock the women's toilets. I don't know why on this particular occasion the door was already unlocked. It makes me feel a little bit iffy. I saw 1 male coming out of there. I also heard that when I was in the shower, 2 other male truck drivers tried to go in there, but my colleagues saw them and stopped them. I would rather go up to the counter and find the key and make sure that, you know, it's only females that are able to use it. Normally by asking for the key, I have to hand in my truck keys. I've got no problem with that. A lot of the services are like that anyway. But yeah, I don't know why on this particular occasion it wasn't already locked. I guess that's my only fault. But apart from that, it was all positive. So thank you for watching this video and I shall see you in the next one.